Hey guys, it's your girl Onana, and I welcome you all to Onana Nation. So, if it is your first time here, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe because you'll definitely love it here. On this channel, we talk all things entertainment, we talk about African recipes, and we do lifestyle. So, please go ahead and subscribe. You will definitely enjoy this space. Alright, so today we're actually going to be doing a reaction video to Tzy Panchak's For the Culture Challenge. You know, this is a beautiful, beautiful song which Tzy Panchak just dropped today, and the song is not only amazing, I love everything the song represents, the brotherhood, the togetherness, like it's literally for the culture as the title says. Oh my God, Tzy Panchak is a modern day Moses. Like, God literally sent Tzy Panchak to Cameroon to deliver our music industry. God just said, Tzy, go and let my people go and open the gates, let everybody come out, introduce them to the world. Gosh. So I watched this song and I was so gobsmacked. The streets of 237 are littered with talent, you guys. Our talents are enormous. We have so many talented artists. They just need the platform. They just need the spotlight. They just need somebody to introduce them to the world. And this is exactly what Tzy Panchak is doing. So you guys know Tzy Panchak launched the For the Culture Challenge back in June of 2020. That's when he launched the challenge. And then he asked young Cameroonian artists to do entries, to do submissions for this challenge because they were to win a million francs CFA. That's so much money. You can do so much with a million francs CFA. As a little artist who is upcoming, you know, a million can help me in so many ways. First of all, in the middle of a pandemic, people are broke right now. There's so much you can do with a million. So when Tzy Panchak launched the For the Culture Challenge, young Cameroonians, hundreds of Cameroonian youths were giving their submissions for the challenge. Everybody wanted to win that 1 million. Tzy Panchak went through the list and then he reduced the number to 10. He took 10 of these young Cameroonian artists, and these are the ones he has featured in his For the Culture Challenge video today. Actually, the video just dropped 1 hour ago, and I was like, I have to do a reaction video to this. I am super proud of how far we've come as a music industry. I am proud of the Cameroonian music industry. We've come a long way, guys. Before, I used to look to like Cote d'Ivoire, Congo for like music for my playlist, but today I can confidently tell you my playlist is made up of 100% Cameroonian songs. We have all kinds of artists, all music genres. We have slow, we have hip-hop, we have R&B, we have rap, we have jang hip-hop, and you know, Afro pop. We have everybody in every different domain. So I throw my little parties for myself in this house. I don't call anybody, by the way. I have to put that disclaimer out there before you guys start telling me, hey, you need fear koro. I the fear koro. Matter of fact, I have 2 little kids in this house whom I have to protect. So from time to time, I throw my little parties for myself, and my playlist is made up of 100% Cameroonian songs. Mr. Leo, Tzy Panchak, Stanley Eno, there's Jovi, there's I keep forgetting this guy's name, and then there's Kamini, there's Daphne, there's what, there's Loco. You can really throw your party, your weddings, your graduations, everything from morning to evening with Cameroonian songs. We get them. Yes. So I'm super proud of us as a music industry. I'm super proud of 237 Entertainment. We are rising every single day. And with great guys like Tzy Panchak, you know, we'll continue discovering new talents every day. So Tzy Panchak begins this song, like, let's talk about the song now. The song For the Culture Challenge, he actually shot a video with 10 of these artists who won, you know, from his previous shortlisting. And then he went to the studio with them and recorded the song. The song starts with Tzy Panchak saying, if you do bad, then good thing will follow you. If you do bad, my brother, you said you know. Simple line, and it makes a lot of sense. So this is actually telling us today that if you do good, good things will follow you. There's no way you can be helping people and then you suffer. Givers don't lack. If you're a giver, you give people things you will never ever lack in your life. So that's what Tzy Panchak is telling us today. If you do good, good things will always follow you. There's an adage that says, if you don't touch bitter leaf, your hand no go bitter. If you don't involve yourself in bad things, then drama will not follow you. So that's Tzy today telling us if you're a good person, things will begin to happen to you. You know, like one good turn deserves another. The universe will just align blessings for you automatically because of your heart, because you're genuine, because you don't have a bone of negativity in you, because you genuinely want to see people succeed, because you genuinely want to see people rise. So that's Tzy telling us today, if you do good, good things will follow you. Just can't help it. All right. And then he goes on now to introduce us to the 10 different artists. And the fact that this song is beautiful, we should not just be singing and dancing. We should also remember that we have to vote. Remember, there's a million francs CFA up for grasp. One person has to win this a million francs CFA. So we have to vote. Out of these 10 artists, who is your best? It was really hard for me to vote. I don't even know who I'm voting for so far. Maybe you guys will help me decide in the comment section below who is your favorite from this song. I'm going to like break down their verses now and introduce you guys to the 10 artists that Tzy Panchak featured in his song. So you guys tell me who is your best and why is it the best and why is it getting your vote to win a million francs CFA. Stay tuned as we break this down. So the first person Tzy Panchak introduces in this song is Vegah, and Vegah is talking about how far music culture has evolved in those days of 100% Jeune. Most of you are young children. You don't even know. You guys don't even know how we have suffered to know songs. Back in the day, we used to have like a magazine called 100% Jeune. We used to buy that for 100 francs CFA. And in 100% Jeune, we used to have the lyrics to all our favorite songs, to all the hit songs of the season. We used to go to 100% Jeune to get the lyrics. So Vegah is like reminiscing, telling us how far he's come in his music. He's always loved rap music. And even back then in secondary school, when his friends were dancing to Arafat, Zoropoto, and Pongo, he was in one corner reading the lyrics of Lil Wayne's song. And that's how he has always loved rap music. He didn't just find out today. He had always been a fan of rap, and that's why he ventured into rap. So he's actually telling us like the genesis for rap for him, how he started, and that's amazing. And then Tzy Panchak goes on to introduce the next person who actually sings in French, and it was a perfect verse. Let's break it down. So the second person Tzy introduces is Soul Vision, and he sings his verse in French, and he says, "Je grandis dans le dans quartier, les gens veulent me décourager." There's so many people who always try to talk you down, like you can't do that. Non, tu peux pas le faire. Tu peux pas arriver avec ça. There's so many people always going to try to bring you down. So many people are always going to try to discourage you when you're trying to do your things. They don't know the vision. Whether you're trying to do a YouTube channel, they'll tell you, YouTube, what is that even? When you're trying to do whatever music, they say, what is that even? You're trying to do modeling, they're like, model what? So there's always going to be people to pull you down. Just believe in your vision, believe in yourself. So there's always people who are going to doubt you, doubt your vision, but you know where you're going. Just keep doing you, and God is going to bless you. So he sings about believing in your vision, staying the course, keep going every day till you arrive. And he also talks about the hypocrisy in the human mind. You know, so many people are going to tell you they like you, they're there for you, they care for you, but the day you need help, you call them, everybody's going to work out, everybody's literally going to travel. Meanwhile, you can literally give your life for your friends. They call you in the midnight, you rush to their houses to help them. Whatever situations they are in, you always want to try to get them out of it. But when it's your turn, nobody has time for you. So he's talking about hypocrisy. He's talking about the hypocrisy of the human mind, and I'm like, I feel you on that, brother. This is deep. It's really, really deep, and it's just sad to see how some people function. They will use you and use you and use you. When you need them, they're never going to be there for you. So I love this verse, and now we're going to talk about the next verse. So the next person Tzy Panchak introduces is Benny Clancy. Benny Clancy talks about authenticity, being yourself, being real, being original. People are going to like you for you, and even if they don't like you, you are who you are. Make no apologies. You can't change yourself. So if you're bubbly and lively and funky, just be who you are. And if you are a very funny somebody like me, just be who you are. And if you're a very serious somebody, just let the people know who you are. That's all what Benny is saying. He is giving me motivational speaker vibes. First of all, he sings his verse in English, or more English speaker. He talks really well. I like the way he pronounces his word. I love his enunciation. And then he also talks about the world is big, dream bigger. So he's all about positive vibes, like you can do more, you can achieve more, and it's beautiful. I love motivational speakers. You know, I want motivational speaker. That's what he sounded like to me. And then his verse is all about authenticity, being your true self. So he says that people should be their true self. No matter who you are, just show people your genuine self so they know how to handle you. They know how to deal with you. Some people are pretenders. Some people are snakes. We don't like that. If this is who you are, show people from the get-go. Don't paint another picture. Meanwhile, you're talking about something else. Meanwhile, you're actually somebody else. And I love that. I feel you on that, brother. People should show their authentic selves to people. People should show their genuine selves to people. That's actually amazing. And now we're going to talk about the next verse. So the next person on the list is Chindoh, and she's a rapper. I mean, she is fierce. She's really petite. She's small in stature, but if you hear her voice, she commands respect. She commands authority. And then she has that little arrogance which rappers are supposed to have. Like, Chindoh the calm guy, give me a yo. Like, she is imposing herself on you. Like, Chindoh is coming, make room for me. And I'm like, okay, we see you, girl. Like, welcome. We're happy to know you. I like the way she pronounces her words. Like, she is spitting like verses and bars, like just like a rapper is supposed to do. And then she says, Chindoh from Cameroon to the world. Chindoh Chindoh, I'll be picking for a quarter, and I was made in Bamenda. So she is proud of where she is from, as we all are. We are proud of our heritage, we're proud of our origins, we're proud of who we are. So she's proud to let you guys know she's from Bamenda and she's taking Cameroon to the world. She is coming, make room for her. She don't need to even ask you whether you like it or not. Cuckoo, open the door for her. That's what she's telling you today, and I like it. It's impulsive, it's beautiful. So let's talk about the next verse. So the next person we have is Ekiti. He's telling us that your real people will show you the green light. Your real people will go somewhere and be like, oh my God, I discovered the land of milk and honey. I discovered so many good things. My people can benefit from this. And he will come and pull you and show you the green light. He will actually point you to the right direction. Okay, I think if you study this course, you can make money from this course in 6 months or in 6 weeks. I think if you study this, you can be at the right track to make money. This is what real people do. Real people help each other. They hold each other's hands, so that they can all rise together. So he's talking about your real man will show you the green light too. Your real man will be one way go mash you. And we know so many people out here today, sadly, they want to mash you. They don't want you to grow. They will not help you. And even when you're struggling to make the path for yourself, they'll still come and try to pull you down. I don't know why so many people are so negative, but that's what Chindoh is singing about in his verse, that we need to have more people who are willing to help people than people who are willing to put you down. The moment you're struggling and hustling, nobody knows you. But the day you want to just shine a little bit, all kinds of stories will come out about you. Some will be true and some will be made up. So your real people are the ones who want to see you succeed, who want to pull you up, not ones who want to pull you down. So that's what Ekiti is saying in his verse. And now let's move on to the next verse. So next up we have Savji, and he is a rapper. He comes with the sauce. I actually love his verse. Like, he's spitting the bars and he doesn't care. So he's already telling all the other contestants, like, you guys are just joking. This one baton, I'm taking it back to Bamenda. So he's already declaring himself a winner. So he knows that the 1 million is his, and I love that. When you're going for your competition, you have to bring it. You have to give everything you got. So Savji telling you guys that you guys are joking. This one baton, this 1 million is follow me to Bamenda. Oh. So Savji is also the only person who talks about the Amazonian struggle. And people are suffering all the way from Kumba, mentioning the Kumba massacre, all the way to Boyo. I mean, he's the only one who actually makes mention of the Amazonian struggle, and I respect that. So kudos to you, Savji, for using your rap to talk about the plight of the people of Cameroon, what our people are going through right now. I appreciate that, and I respect that. Enormous respect to you. And then now we have to move on to the next verse. So coming up next is T. Robin, and he sings about the fact that it's not all about your talent. It's not all about the fact that you're gifted. You can have all the talent in the world and die with it if you don't have exposure, if you don't have support. So he sings about support and talent going hand in hand with each other. If you have the talent and you never go into the studio to record, we will never know about your talent. If you have the talent and you never get the exposure, we will never know about you. So he's talking about the support and like working hand in hand with each other, and he is grateful for the platform Tzy has given him. Today he has the exposure and people are going to know about him, and that's amazing. This is exactly what Tzy is doing, projecting Cameroonian talents to Cameroonians across the world. I would never have heard of Tzy Robin if not for this song. So Tzy Robin is actually grateful for the platform Tzy is giving him today, and he says that he knows that now that he has the exposure, he is going somewhere. And he's also the only one who said, shout out to my fans, thank you to all my fans. If you're an artist and you don't thank your fans, who are you? So every little chance you get, you have to say thank you to your people. And I appreciate the fact that he said thank you to his fans. I guess the fans were listening like, okay, he actually cares about us, so we got your back, bro, we got your back. So let's move on to the next verse. So next up is Oluwa eyes, and Oluwa is the way Yoruba people say God. Yoruba is actually a language from Nigeria, so that's how Yoruba people call God. So the next artist is Oluwa eyes, and oh my God, he sounds exactly like Ice Prince. If you're a big fan of Ice Prince, let me see your hand up. So Oluwa sings his verse. He talks about support, to build an industry, to build togetherness and all that. People have to come together and support each other. So he appreciates the fact that Tzy is bringing them together and supporting them and lending his platform onto them. And then he also goes ahead to tell us about his mom. Oh my God, guys who talk about their mamas, they are immediately a catch. Girls, we like guys, we love guys who talk about their mamas. If you love and respect your mama, it means you're definitely going to respect the woman in your life. So most girls who like a guy who sings about his mama is beautiful. So he talks about, my mama raised me, telling me to pray without ceasing, and I really respect that. Most of us come from Christian backgrounds, from Christian homes. Our mamas were praying over us ever since we're little girls. It's amazing to think, yeah, he has a mama who prays for him and teaches him to pray without ceasing. And hopefully you listen to your mama's word, though. The Bible says, train a child in the way he should grow, and when he grows, he shall not depart from it. No matter how rich you become tomorrow, no matter where music takes you, never forget to pray, just like mama said. So moving on, let's talk about the next person. So next up, we have Sue Jerry, and he is a true artist. You know how artists, like, you have to interpret an artist's work. That's artwork for you. You're not just going to see like a painting and just go like, okay, this is what this painting means. You have to reason, you have to think twice before you decipher the real meaning of what they're saying. So I particularly love this line where he says, man no kill on top beef, no be cannibal. Ordinarily, when you hear the word cannibal, you're thinking, okay, somebody who feeds on flesh, somebody who feeds on flesh. You're not thinking about other things. So what he's saying here is not a cannibalism, it's not about people who feed on flesh. He talks about man who feeds on beef, not be cannibal. And that's what I love about arts. They hide messages in what they're saying. Now you have to reason it out. So he's not talking about the cannibal, eating flesh. He's talking about man who feed on beef. Those who are beefing each other, that's what they know how to do. Morning to night, or more beef, beef, beef. They don't know how to be peaceful. They don't know how to be nice. All the time they want to fight people. They want to live on beef. That's all they know. There's some artists that their career will only flourish if they beef people. There's people out here they cannot do without beefing. That's all they know how to beef. So Jerry is telling you guys today that you cannot live on beef every day. You're not a cannibal. Don't live on beef. Don't live on fighting people. Don't live on bringing people down. Don't live on negativity. You're not a cannibal. And I absolutely love the message he gave. It's an artist message, coded. You have to like reason it out however you want to translate it. I love it so much. So last but not the least, we have Ankia, and she comes into the song in a powerful way with a fighting spirit. I love that. She talks about no matter how things are hard, no matter how hard they seem, you will always penetrate if you keep going on. So she's encouraging people today, no matter how hard things may seem right now, just keep fostering, keep forging, keep going. You're definitely going to penetrate. There's going to be a breakthrough. If you have a wall in front of you, you keep hitting the wall, hitting the wall, hitting the wall. One day the wall is going to crumble and fall. So Ankia's verse is actually inspirational. She's telling people not to give up. Just keep going, keep going. You're definitely going to penetrate. Everybody has like their appointed time to penetrate, but you have to keep pushing. You have to keep doing something so that when that time comes, you are going to be ready. All right. So at this point, I guess we come to the end of today's video. We are super proud of Tzy Panchak and all he is doing for the Cameroonian music industry. He has done so much. He's literally like our Moses. Like God just sent him to Cameroon. Like go and liberate my people. Go and open the doors for them. Let us see all the new artists through you. So Tzy Panchak, this should not end. If I were you, I'm going to make this like a yearly thing, like a Tzy Panchak challenge at the end of every single year, where you're going to introduce 10 new artists to the people. So next year, 2021, launch another challenge. This challenge should not end because it's actually something that's going to permit us to see more artists every single day. So if I were you, Tzy Panchak, next year, 2021, launch another for the culture challenge, introduce us to 10 new talents, and 2022 again, launch another one, introduce us to another 10 new talents. It's going to be amazing that in 10 years time, you've introduced us to 100 new Cameroonian artists. So there's room for everybody to grow. The sky is big enough for all the stars to shine bright at night. So we are happy to see all these new talents. I'm very, very proud of them. Some of them, I'm not going to tell you their name. I'm going to be sleeping on their channel. Like, I'm going to be binge watching all their songs, everything they've released so far. I'm definitely going to consume that because I like the way they sang in this song. So I'm definitely going to go to their channels and see what they're all about. So thank you so much, Tzy Panchak. I love everything you do for the culture, and I'm proud of all the artists we have here. Guys, be proud of the 237 music industry. We have arrived. Like, the streets of Cameroon are littered with so much talent. Like, the talent is enormous, the talent is ginormous. We just need somebody to keep introducing them to us one after the other. So we are proud of you, Tzy. God should bless you for us, and we are proud of how far we've come as a music industry. All right, so I guess we've come to the end of today's video. Please let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. First of all, like the video, subscribe, leave me comments below. Who is your favorite? Who do you think should win the 1 million fans EFA? You guys should tell me below. Vote for all the artists. Tell me who you think should win, who is your favorite, and why. So thank you guys a lot for watching. Stay safe, everyone. I love you. See you next time. Goodbye.